Hello, my name is Kalissa Hinton, and I just want to say welcome to my channel. I'm so excited about this channel and the journey that God has me on and everything that He's doing in my life right now. But a little background about me and my story. So here goes. Everyone was born with a purpose and a story to tell. So here goes mine. Um, when God created me, He created me to be very different from other people. So I was born with a rare genetic disorder called thrombocytopenia absent of the radius, TAR syndrome for short. I actually have another YouTube channel that details everything about this disorder. It's kind of like a video diary. Um, so what that is, it's a genetic blood disorder that deals with the bones that causes your arms to be short. So I was born with short arms. So for a long time, it was very, very hard to deal with. And I can honestly say I've learned to accept it now. I just feel so comfortable in my skin now. And I love the way God made me. But growing up, it was very hard. I was very different and I didn't understand why. I couldn't understand why God would make me this way. So at a young age, I was bullied all through school. I was bullied by students. I was bullied by teachers. I only had one friend, like my whole childhood. It's crazy. But yeah, it was just very hard to deal with. I tried so hard to cover up my arms in so many different ways, so many different tricks. Around 12, I think 12 and 13, I started drinking because I couldn't just cope with why God made me this way, why He created me to be so different than other people, other teenagers. And it was very hard for me to deal with. And my parents, they are so sweet. I grew up in a small town. I'm from the South. And my parents, they loved me unconditionally. And they didn't have any expectations for me. They just let life take its course. I knew they loved me. I knew I was beautiful in their eyes. I just couldn't understand why God made me so differently than other teenage girls, at that time. So around 12, I started drinking. About 13, 14, I started getting into the street life. I started having sex with older guys. I didn't know half of these people. And I guess you're probably wondering, like, how can my parents let that happen? Well, the thing is, my parents didn't know. They didn't know. So, when I go off, like, to the mall with my friend, I would go meet random guys and I would have sex with them because sex was like a release to release the pain and from what I felt from not knowing who I was, my identity, anything like that. And about 15 or 16, I started having sex with different guys in school, and I got hooked up with a drug dealer, and he was like my boyfriend at the time. And I got hooked on cocaine. So with him being, a drug dealer, you can't mess with his stash and date him at the same time. So I had to pay for it some kind of way. So I hustled in school to try to pay for it. But, when the money ran out, he wasn't down for it. So he became something like my pimp. And he made me, have sex with his friends and him too, but we didn't last long. But still, because I didn't know my identity, I didn't know who I was, I didn't know why I'm made like this. I'm just trying to cope with everyday life, trying to cope with being bullied in school. I tried to commit suicide by doing different eating disorders. I had an eating disorder. Like I said, I didn't love myself. I didn't think I was beautiful in anyone's eyes. Right. And so about 16, 17, I'm still just having sex with random guys. By 18, I had sex with this famous rapper who was at a club promoting his album. I was well known at this club. Yeah. So we had like a little mini relationship. About 19 and 20, well, about 20, I was in an abusive relationship with an older guy who was 21 years older than me. And that lasted for 5 years. And basically, I just wanted him to love me the way I needed to be loved. But I still didn't know who I was. I was hiding behind sex. I was hiding behind drugs. I was hiding behind alcohol. I was so lost, so broken. And I didn't have a relationship with God. I didn't know. I knew of God. I knew how to pray about things, pray to get things right, get the blessings. But I didn't have a relationship with God. And so about 26, after our last encounter with each other, the last time he hit me, I said that was just, that was the last time. And after that, I was literally saved by God, and God just took me out of everything, and it was like a weight lifted off of me, and then God had to take me through so many different processes. And one of the things that God spoke to me, that he spoke to me about, was celibacy. I've been celibate for the last 6 years. And it's because the way he created me for a purpose and a mission in life that I had to discover. And by discovering it, I had to go into a relationship with him. And so I learned to grow in him. I learned to develop a relationship with him where I can hear him clearly. I can hear him so loudly. And he talks to me every day. He walks with me every day. And now I know my identity in Christ. But he had to take me through all that mess. He had to take me through the loss and the brokenness to get to a place where I can hear him and get to a place where I know who I am in him and whose I am. I'm his child. I'm his daughter. But it took a long time for me to get to where I am today. So I'm very excited about this channel, and I'm very excited about the journey that God has me on, and I just hope this blesses somebody today. My testimony just touching the world, touching other people. And like I said, everyone was born with a purpose, and everyone was born with a story to tell. So this may be the time that you need to tell yours. It took a long time for God to bring me out of my shell, and he saved me, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. So I pray this blesses someone, and like I said, welcome to my YouTube channel. And I pray y'all take this journey with me, and I pray y'all continue to stay with me, and we just encourage each other. So I love y'all, and thank you, and I'll see you soon.